Welcome to week three, unit three, I guess, week four. This week we are going to focus on becoming a critical research consumer. So, the first week we talked a little bit about um, issues with educational leadership research. The last 2 weeks we've talked about methods. Now, this week it's going to kind of bring some of those things together, and you're going to do an analysis and critique of a research article. Now, before we get before we get to that part, there is the initial work at the beginning of the week is to read the pre-read article, and I talked a little bit about that in our last Zoom session, um, and it's in our readings. I'll flip to that in a moment, but that'll be the focus of the mock analysis. Um, that we'll do that evening because I wanted to give you a chance to practice it and and look at it and talk to about it with your cohort. So the article is this one: the leadership in times of crisis, school principals facing COVID-19. That's the article I want you to pre-read for that. The other articles I talked about the other day as being your big ones are these ones: how to read and understand a scientific paper, and um, what was the other one? The Willingham article, reading as a graduate student, David Goff appraising evidence claims, and the Berliner article, educational research, the hardest science of all. Those are the big ones. But the how to read, the RAF, J RAF, and then the R Jacobs are a couple big ones. Um, but again, this one is your pre-read for Wednesday night. Now, when it comes to the actual assignment, I've had a couple questions. It is, I'm going to just scroll up here to the assignment. So in the critique, these are your questions. Format your paper with these as your headings. So the research purpose, research method, conclusion, um, and use the bulleted questions kind of as your guidelines. You don't have to answer every single question, but they are a good guideline. Um, and it is an article based on your interest. So you choose the article to do the critique on. And so when you do it, part of the criteria is to format it in an APA format. Um, so if you've never written an APA style paper before, I'm going to go back here. There is a good guideline right in your course at the top. The APA writing conventions, the sample paper, it will give you, oh, downloaded. It'll give you an idea of your title page, um, numbered pages, or on your headers. Um, so that is how I want you to format it with the references at the end. So this is a good guide to show you how to do an APA style paper. If you have any questions with referencing, that section, the OWL Purdue APA format reference, is the way to go. APA 7th edition, it talks about in-text citations, um, and then reference list. So for books, other print sources, electronic sources, this will give you all of those areas.